y'all. People.
Increases now. Interactive lifestyle. Don't you know what I'm saying?
Confidence. Confidence is knowing that I was created for a purpose. It's what I say about God and ascribing his glory to me. It's my opinion of myself. Before the earth was created, I was placed in the middle. It's my cultural acceptance and identity with a particular group. I define beauty. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and I behold me. It's how I value me. Confidence. It's the invisible cloud surrounding me. Confidence. The hue in human means brown, thereby creating colored man. Confidence. It's my willingness to stand out from the crowd. Confidence. I like me. Confidence. Is God esteeming you? Confidence. It's the way I apply my lipstick, the fullness of my lips, and the imprint of my feet. My nose, a work of art. For I am fearfully and wonderfully made, and marvelous is that work. Confidence. I'm not explaining or apologizing. Confidence. I belong here. Confidence. Everything about me says I'm going to the top. Confidence. I gave myself the approval. Confidence. The earth is the Lord's and not America's. Confidence. Whoopi Goldberg said it best. I might be black and I might be ugly, but dear God, I'm here. I'm here. For confidence is celebrating your existence as a woman or a man. Confidence. What is it? It's my sense of self.
The name of this piece is The Creation of Ebony. And I'm reading because I just wrote it a couple weeks ago and I haven't had a chance to really practice it. August 27, 1996, an angelic being was born into the realm of this physical world. This divine entity is a blessing from the Most High, and is my beautiful little girl. She is the life that I helped create. She is part of my DNA and my Nubian princess. She is part of me, part of God, part of all, nothing more, nothing less. She was born into the bright light of chaos full of lies, myths, fallacies, and theories, yet the eternal greatness of her soul will one day know right knowledge and all the science and math of the universe's highest degrees. She is of the earth, yet her own new boundless universe. She is of that lineage of ancient supreme beings who were created in the image and likeness and children of God first. She has big brown eyes, full nose and lips, beautiful Nubian brown skin, and thick, strong black hair, which was given to her ancestors at the beginning of our creation. She looks like that supreme being who walked on water, raised the dead, and resurrected himself. You know, the one that's described in Daniel 7:9 and the 14th and 15th verses of the first book of Revelation? Yeah. She is the life force of my bloodline and ensures that my legacy lives on through her mitochondrial DNA. She originated from the woman who gave birth to the entire earth. And this is proved because every race can be found in her genes of her DNA and RNA. She is the earth, she is the sun, she is the moon, she is the wind, she is the rain, she is love, she is laughter, she is innocence, she is life. She is part of life's ever-existing energy that knows no limits and is boundlessly free. I'm a child of God and a proud father of a Nubian daughter, and her name is Ebony. Peace.
I want to take charge kind of man. The kind of man that starts making love to me as soon as we leave the restaurant by gently taking my hand and leading me to his car. Yeah, I want to take charge kind of man. The kind of man that once we get on the highway headed to the crib, he puts his ride in cruise control and removes his right hand from the steering wheel and gently rubs it up and down my left thigh. I want to take charge kind of man. The kind of man that gently parts my thighs, rips a hole in the crotch of my pantyhose, and uses his index finger to move my panties to the left side and meticulously rubs on my clit with his middle finger. Okay? Yeah, I need a take charge kind of man. While my take charge kind of man does his thing, I discreetly reach for the seat recliner button on my right side so that I can sit back and enjoy the ride. But my take charge kind of man looks at me and says, "Bitch, don't you even think about coming." He then reassures me by saying, "No rush, fool, just sit back, enjoy the ride." I ride it out and allow him to do his thing. Once we reach our destination, my take charge kind of man straightens out my skirt before getting out the car, walks around to my side, opens the car door. Once we get inside, my take charge kind of man immediately puts 2 wine glasses in the freezer, goes to the linen closet and puts 1 fluffy white towel in the dryer, and proceeds to the bathroom where he starts my bath water and lights some candles. Once I step out of the tub, my take charge kind of man greets me with what is now a warm white fluffy towel, a glass of white Merlot, and a smile that would warm mama's heart. My take charge kind of man then takes my hand and leads me to the bed. He can't carry me because, as you see, I'm a big girl. Okay? But once we reach the bed, he gently puts my right leg over his left shoulder and my left leg over his right shoulder and puts his man into my woman, bringing me closer to him with each thrust. All the while, he has a firm grip on my ass. Now, being the takes charge kind of man that I am, I asked my takes charge kind of man to stand up. I then dropped to my knees and thanked him in the only way that I know how.
Yes.
As he caresses my head with both hands, he's whispering, "Baby, don't stop. Yeah, right there. Uh-huh. Yeah, baby." I slowly remove his dick from my mouth. I look up at him and I say, "Nigga, don't you even think about coming. Just relax and enjoy."
Wouldn't it be great if we could choose our physical traits, determining our height, weight, size, shape, color of eyes, bone structure of the face, the width of our waist, the tone of our skin, the color of our hair? Wouldn't it be great if when we were born, we could select our own body parts, strong hearts, straight white teeth, and gums that never bleed? We'd have no need to worry about bald scalps and hairlines that recede. These choices I mentioned are not given at the time that we are conceived. But wouldn't it be great if we could choose the features of our future generations, love them and raise them, mold them and shape them? Nothing would be left up to chance in producing our offspring. We'd be able to create a superior breed of human being. But these choices I mentioned are not given at the time our children are conceived. Yet, in spite of the imperfections that you or your family may have, find a reason to be glad. Don't complain about the quality of your genes. Be grateful to be alive, because we live in a world where helpless and innocent lives perish. With that in mind, cherish every moment and every breath. Overcome the fear of death. Create life and don't take life for granted, because when you take life, you can never repair the damage.
Oh, yeah.
Mommy, when you left me, you allowed the streets to breastfeed me. Hard times to pacify me. My questions why went goodbye like you went swiftly. The streets made me walk before I crawled, gave me reality instead of thaws. Thugs tote guns, dreamers tote basketballs, loved ones behind prison bars, subway trains instead of cars. Every day I pray to get off this war. Daddy, when you left me for the get high, my days turned to night. I didn't know that kiss goodnight would be goodbye for life. Parents, when you left, despair became my residence. Where my age of innocence had been tested as my foster father made me get naked as he injected his snake head into my opening. And as he's moaning and groaning, I'm praying and hoping death soon will be me. See, I'm only 7. I don't want sex, I just want to be protected, not told to get naked. He's shameless no less because he's treating me as if I'm wifey, so instantly inside I died and my soul I buried alive. So I take it to a place where kids do play all day, and troubles just don't come their way. No, they awake to Saturday cartoons, breakfast, cooking consumes the rooms, not fumes and crack valves and dope fiends sleeping aimlessly. So if I spit ghetto verbs that you ain't never heard, and your perception immediately leaves disturbed, cause it's that deep. Please keep your pity. I'm inner city, not gritty. Cause see, I'm that caged bird that learned how to soar when mommy and daddy didn't want me no more.
A side hustle help me sleep good, cause I keep a supply for me to smoke. I stay strong until my time gone. I learned to take one day at a time. I'm gonna make it cause my mind's strong. It's stressful being Negro sometimes. Stay strong until my time gone. Blow smoke to help me relax my mind. Job cutting back my time. It's crazy how they treat us sometimes. Kissin Avi is delightful. It's a true spiritual sense of intense erotic therapy, a pleasant plunge into pleasure on the path less taken to that enchanting world of ecstasy. A rhythmic voyage to the bottom of her deep, sweet sea is a voyage of love on the wings of doves, and it's a great honor to me. I'm her sexy submarine, and I always dream of her world and my world, and a world of total honesty. A captain of cool coercions, I'm a lover surgeon, a master, not a pastor. I earned my player haters degree because I don't play games when it comes to the V, you see. The things I know are not for show, but were bred deep down inside of me. I'm from a long line of gifted lovers that kick off quilted covers just to see the beauty in the V. From a spiritual perspective, we see visions across galaxies of sensitivity and divinity. But physically, if you misuse or abuse the V, brother, you better sure enough be ready because, baby, guess what? The V can drive you absolutely, positively, unequivocally stone crazy. You see, vengeance is hers, and that's really scary. The V has characteristics that can be pretty doggone hairy. The V can open doors to a lifetime of penal colonies, meaning the slammer, where people serve time for various crimes. Yes, sirree, we most certainly can agree that the V can be liberating, stimulating, or dig this, the perfect penitentiary.
I know we all out there have had that one person that has been so good to us, so damn good to us, we wish we could eat them. But those of us who can't wait for Sunday dinner, this next piece is called Soul Food. You are the macaroni in my cheese, slide down my chin, please. I like the heat on my tongue. Too hot to hold, you are the cold on my peach cobbler, and you taste like cinnamon. This skin that I'm in has me wishing you were fried chicken. Finger licking. I can't wait to have you on my plate to eat my meal of love. You are the crunchy on my catfish, and boy, do I wish I had some hot sauce and some salad to toss. You are the corn in my bread. You are in my head, and I can't wait to rinse you down with some sweet iced tea.
Yeah, so here we are, we chilling at Neo Soul, and we got Kat here. She's just done a couple of poems for us. And we want to get to know a little more about Kat and who she is and what she does. So tell us where you're from.
I'm originally from New Jersey. I'm a transplant here to Georgia as recent as 3 years ago.
Okay.
So.
Okay. And so what side of Atlanta you living in?
Marietta, where it's better, I think they say. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what they say. Marietta. Okay. Also, another question, how long have you been writing, and what are some of your influences?
I started writing, I can remember, probably around 9. You know, my mother, I used to hide my diary from my mom, and as an escape from being the youngest of 8 sisters and brothers, I would make up stories, write stories, and talk about my sisters and brothers, and started writing some short stories. My first work was The Good Reverend and What Does God Do with Mountains, and then I got into the spoken word thing, writing poetry, yeah. And I've been majorly influenced by some earlier writers, Maya Angelou, Nikki Giovanni. I, was an English major in college and just loved them, and I think that what we're missing now in society is that writers that can actually take you back, to the early Renaissance. And so I'm trying to be a 2002 Renaissance poet.
In this book called Life, I look for childhood friends on the internet.com, from the Black Planet to wherever I'm from.com. But I represent Detroit to the day that I die, but I'm feeling this ATL, baby, and I can't lie. Although I traded in my nanny, go to my gators for some of your fish and grits, but some of you haters were still on that international hate me now shit. But I drop real life thoughts to paper, whether it be solitary confinement or just fucked up vapors. My pieces be more like brain shapers, molding and folding. I watch you frogs start unfolding. Why the closest ones to you always cause you grief. And these so-called vegetarians, they always got beef, and it's the thief that steals your heart that's always telling you it's best of y'all apart. And they give you the, it's not you, it's me line. Well, if it ain't me, don't fuck me. Fuck you, now let me shine. Cause I can do bad by my damn self. But you rather call me with some fake ass, hey boo, I hope you in good health. But now that we on on this high and by monologue, and that this conversation jogs our memories of the way that we were. And I concur, because as time goes on, I do what I have to as I close another chapter in this book called Life. This book called Life. My life, my life, my life. It ain't sunshine. It ain't sunshine. Because it's a thin line between preface and prejudice. It's the reason that I'm telling you this. So listen closely so you don't miss. Why am I hating on for the color of my skin? I ain't talking about that other, but that brother with a little more melanin. Because he be discriminating, never relating, and I be skating. Sideways, eights-ing for the visually impaired, that's infinity. Like the legacy of Kennedy, I keep going and going and going. Like the Energizer battery, but I remain humble despite any flattery. Because this brain rating is like a category F5. I ain't got with Society of Poets that are alive. From the 770 to the 404 to the 904, just in case you didn't know. My baby mama told me don't ever come around here no more. Shit. I told her, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real, cause me and Mrs. Jones had this thing going on. They said I was thinking with the wrong head, I couldn't think straight because my mind stayed blown. Now I'm all alone, and this time by choice, I'm not so quick to get moist. Because even though I got careless with that DNA, I still got a CYA. Who the fuck say this rhyme ain't gonna pay? I'm trying to look out for all of y'all, and I put that on my last day. Because as time goes on, I do what I have to as I close another chapter in this book called Life. This book called Life. My life, my life, my life. It ain't sunshine. Because sometimes I sit back and wonder, damn, where did I go wrong listening to these I Miss You R&B songs? But my eyes swell with tears that I know can't bring you back, but Lord knows I ain't want to put on them hard bottoms and all that black. Because even though I got this pain of hurt, her death for certain, but due to my mother's demise, my eyes have become wise. But my life has taken more turns than this world's axis, like the cost of living, also known as taxes. I feel like if I got to pay for this shit, I need a receipt. Because sometimes I just want to reincarnate and just repeat. I don't think you heard me. Sometimes I just want to reincarnate and just repeat. Take 2, resurrection. I got so many unanswered questions. I pray so long I can't tell the lessons from the blessings. All I know, my flesh got me guessing. That's why my circle of friends, they ain't that thick. Not in person, I just want certain people around me when I'm going through shit. Because if you ain't with me, then forgive me. Don't take too many times to get hit to find out who been hitting me. And this is my life. And this shit ain't been sunshine. Peace on that.
I try to do the best I can for you, but it seems it's not enough. And you know I care, even when you're not there. But it's not what you want. Just because he likes the pussy doesn't mean he likes me. I guess at first I didn't want to see what would happen inevitably. I just wanted to believe in him and just be something called a we. You see, I gave him this fierce, long soliloquy about how my pussy was like my diamond ring, that I guarded it like a queen bee does her honey. And I wouldn't let just any old body have a taste of me. See, I sounded so good, and he seemed to really be listening. But I guess I just didn't want to see what would happen inevitably when he did get a taste of me. Because he was so convincing. I mean, he even kissed me respectfully. And I didn't want to believe that he would answer his cell phone rings. And it couldn't possibly be that he'd lost complete interest in me. Just the constant anticipation of pussy. You know, because it was so good, so sweet, even the best so simple. But so what? Because just because he likes the pussy doesn't mean he likes me. And will anyone really like me for me? You feel me? Peace.
favorite local poet would have to be.
Brave man.
I'm trying to think who really moves me. It's everybody. I mean, as a collective, I mean, it's not going to be that one person that's going to move you. The collective is what moves you. So it ain't about one person.
I feel the same.
But I mean, I really won't have a favorite. They are my favorites. If I could, I would take my favorite. I could have a damn CD probably about 2 days long with all my poets here in Atlanta, and I just love it.
Okay.
For real.
Okay, and now tell the ladies out there your marital status.
Divorced and single and looking, dating.
Okay.
All that.
Okay. Okay, so you divorced?
I was married 8 years.
Okay. You have babies?
I have 5 children.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I'm a proud father of 5. Trust. I have Marciana Shanquise, which is my oldest daughter, 11. Derek Mark Graham Jr., who is 10. I have Shaquille Marquette Graham, who happens to be 8 going on 9. Saquon Malik Graham, who's just turned 6. And my last, but definitely not least, baby Sydney. She's a girl, Sydney Marie. And 3 going on 60.
Okay.
But I love her. I love them all. That's my inspiration.
How old are you?
I'm 32.
See, black don't crack. This is a testament to that. Black don't crack. Okay, excuse me. How do your children, do your children write? Are they into?
Well, my daughter, I mean, they're pretty much like a little comedy characters. It's like watching Little Me's. It's not like it's not a sequel. It's more like a series.
Okay.
So it's like I watch me in different stages of my life. I hear stuff. Everything that my mother was telling me as I was coming up, I'm finding myself saying the same thing. And I'm like, yo, I must have been a headache. But that's all right. They headache coming.
That's right. What goes around comes around.
Exactly. History repeating itself, really. But more so than anything, that's my inspiration. I'm trying to really lock it down to where, I mean, right now we're in a real bad state, and it's not like we're here by mistake.
Right.
Everything happens for a reason. But by us actually putting spoken word out on the scene, and you know, thanks to New York Soul and shows like this, I mean, we get a voice in this because a lot of time positivity can't get played, and we catch hell trying to get played, and you got other things that you know that doesn't warrant this, and they can get sponsorship.
Live Poet Society. We do an email every Monday and Thursday. I am the author. Cocktails. www.livepoets@yahoogroups.com. Log on, sign up. We have over 9,000 members. Our big barbecue's coming April 20th. I don't know if you're gonna see it by then, but we had 500 people last time, and we're gonna have 1,000 this time. We provide all the food. All you gotta do is bring libation. Bring a libation and have a good time, old school family reunion style. Every last Friday of the month, we do the Body Shop Cafe. We have a live band, acoustic soul, hip hop, reggae, vocalists, and then we have all black light in the club and neon body paint. So you know it's gonna get hot this summer, real hot.
Thank you, Cocktail.
Thank you, Trace. Give me a hug. Give me a hug.